to
nope,
Twitch?
We're not back. Nope.
We
No,
should. We should be momentarily.
Oh, it flickered.
We're back.
We flickered. Yep.
Oh my god, Cave Girl, you put your clothes back on so fast.
Oh, I even was able to pin that without stabbing myself.
I'm all a flutter still, frankly.
Well, my
Oh
boob
my
window's
God.
open, so.
I love a boob window.
I love
Everybody
Window
loves a
to the
boob
skull,
window.
but it's a window to a boob instead.
Oh my god. Like, if we still had sound, I'd be like, okay, well, now I get to break out my 30-minute essay about
boob windows.
about the difference between a
Oh.
boob window and just cleavage.
Oh my god.
I want
why-
to read that essay. I
And,
really
like,
do.
and why the tags on Scryfall need to be more specific.
Oh god. Ellie, you're about to say?
I subscribe to this newsletter.
Oh my god. All right. So we are
you
the back.
constantly searching for cleavage on Scryfall?
So,
No,
you don't
that
pay
was
attention to the chat. So in go ahead, you can describe it while I
Seth the other day was like, oh my god, this is a real like tag for some of the artwork, and one of them was like a cleavage window, and I took a look, I was like, some of these are not. Some of these are just
right.
cleavage, no window.
The window is your browser.
I mean, that's fair.
There are also automatic searches for twink and for abs and for a couple other things that are highly amusing. So.
I mean, a twink I 100% believe. Because...
And bear. There are definitely, and not the bear you think of.
I mean, considering I immediately went to bear from the gay community,
Yeah. Now I'm perplexed. What kind
Not
do
the
you
bare
mean?
necessities. Okay.
Well, I mean, there are creature types in Magic called bears. So, anyway.
Beard oil is a bare necessity.
Oh my god. Somebody step into the room.
Okay, so
I'm the mage hand.
All right, tell me what you're doing mage hand wise.
You see a little goblin hand that is a little incorporeal and shiny and looks a little sickly and a little gross. There's probably like a little fake bug on it. And it goes to reach for the trapdoor to pull the trapdoor open.
All right. Dee Dee, give me a dexterity saving throw as the handle is pulled a little bit up out of the ground and the entire room erupts in fire.
oh no!
Hell yeah.
You like fire a lot, don't you?
19.
All right. That would be, I'm going to say only half damage since you're outside the room and then a quarter of that. So. Boop.
I
All
always
right.
imagine.
So 22 half to 11, 5. 5 fire damage as Dee Dee's eyebrows and face are singed.
Whoa!
Wow.
Hey! Whoa! Don't go in there. That's bad.
I'll teach you how to draw your eyebrows back on, Dee Dee. It's pretty simple.
Do I still look okay? Can you?
You
can
always
tell?
look beautiful. You always look beautiful.
Can I emote?
it's
Yes.
fire, not Botox, honey. You're
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. It's fire, not Botox City.
fine. Okay, so
a nice
Dee Dee-
burn gives you tight skin.
And a glow.
that nice. Yeah, that exactly. So that was because Dee Dee used Mage Hand to try to open the trapdoor. Did it open, and is the room still there? Or was it
The
just
room is
up
still
with
there.
fire?
It looks exactly the same. The trapdoor did not open.
God damn it! Well, on to the next one, guys. This is a dead end.
I'm down to close
Yeah.
it. Honestly, that sounds like a
So-
fucking hassle. And we're in a room of hassle already.
I hate dwarves.
This one has Mr. Snooty Pants fire eyes, and it blows up with fire, so I don't like it. How far away is the next bridge?
You can leap across with a 10-foot leap if you would like to risk falling 60 feet to the floor. Or you could just try to walk back and go across. However, you're going to have to make a leap across the broken bridge there. Or you could go to the one...
Now!
All right,
Okay.
give me...
Hey,
What is the leaping
Dexterity.
rule? Hold
am-
on. 5th edition, 5e, jumping rules.
athletics.
Yeah, I think it is.
I am an acrobat. I like to do flips and spins and tricks.
Yep. All right. Comprehensive guide.
As do I.
Really? There's a comprehensive guide to jumping in 5th edition? Oh my god.
That's some bullshit.
All right. If you move
Oh,
at least
just
10
improvise.
feet before long jumping, you can cover a number of feet equal to your strength score. but since there does not appear to be 10 feet, right? I mean, you could try to go at an angle. I don't think that's going to work. So it's going to be I'm going to make it a DC 12 acrobatics check.
Yeah, buddy.
I've only got +2 athletics. Who has a good
That's
athletics?
a 19.
I do. I have good acrobatics, not athletics. I have a +7 to acrobatics.
All right, so Memorton just kind of jumps right across while you guys are talking about things.
Oh, bye.
So let me go left to right. What is Dee Dee doing?
Dee Dee is following after Medridin.
You're gonna try. You jump? Do you roll and make it?
I got a 16.
All right, Dee Dee just jumps right across too. Senzin looks down at his armor, looks across, looks down at his armor again, and takes the long way around.
It's okay,
What is
buddy.
Aurora doing?
I would like to jump across as well. And do I need to roll acrobatics, or can I do acrobatics to do it?
Yeah, give me an
And
acrobatics
do it
check.
with flair.
Oh.
My acrobatics check is a good 25. So
All right. So Piranha and Aurora. So Piranha, you rolled first.
I got a
Go
nat
ahead.
20 on.
Tell me.
So I got a nat 20 on acrobatics. I rolled athletics first because I thought I had to, and I failed it. But
Alright.
hearing acrobatics, a little dragon just dashed across my D&D Beyond screen and ate my D20, which was bitches, just 25. I do it really cool. is
we
what I'm
both
saying.
got 25. Maybe
Yep.
we did the
Aw.
same trick in midair.
We hold hands and we do a whole, yeah. When we get
Form
to the other
of-
side, we're wearing each other's shoes.
And we're wearing leotards that go up our butts.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, how do you guys do that?
We're
Crazy.
We're just a party of like the most obnoxious, like bouncy, flippy people, and then there's
We're a
Senzin in
circus
those
act.
heavy
Yeah.
armor stomping sulkily
Yep.
across.
What you actually see is Senzin like take a 30-foot running start and come flying across this gap and come barreling through all of you, like
Ouch.
scattering you to the side and come to a stop like right there by the door.
I start clapping.
I'm
Genius.
like on the floor, staring up at Senzin's nether regions.
And he's just looking around. Sorry. I just needed a running start. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. Channeling Jackie. I'm sorry, ladies. I needed a running start. All right.
I want to open the
Menardin.
door.
You're going to open the door?
I
Alrighty
mean,
then.
As long as the doorknob's not glowing, I'm Kool-Aid manning that door.
The doorknob
Yeah.
is not glowing in any way, shape, or form. So,
But yeah.
let's see. All right. The door. I'm sorry. Let me get that. Let me rephrase. The door is glowing. It is glowing with. You've seen this before. It seems to have some sort of magical lock on the door.
Ah, some bullshit. So like, fuck it. I poke it. What does it do?
Nothing.
I try to open it. It is actually locked.
It is magically locked.
Ah,
I'm sorry. What?
Yay!
Are you talking backwards?
Yeah, what do you need, buddy?
I need your lock picking skills.
Lock picking.
Like-
I got some dynamite.
My one true weakness is a lock.
I've got +9 sleight of hand. I could give it the old college.
I mean, if we really wanted to, I could just like thunderwave this sucker open.
What if you just whispered sweet nothings to the door? Have you tried that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tenderly stroke the wooden door. And I'm like, can you please open like just for me?
You hear a whisper. Do you know the password?
Please.
That's not the password. But keep stroking.
I don't have. Oh no, I don't have galore. I was relieved of galore. Does anybody have some like entity they could talk to that they could maybe ask for insight?
I don't have an entity.
Was there any sort of like markings on the door or anything?
Let's see. No.
No.
What's the door made out of?
Good question. Seems to be made out of adamantine.
You son
Ah,
of a bitch.
motherfucker.
How about
Fucking
that?
damn it. I mean, like, I got rid.
Senzin takes 5 or 6 steps backwards and says, "Ladies, I got this." And literally just charges the door.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, it's adamantine. If brute force is gonna work, I was just gonna blow it up.
Would anyone like to give Senzin Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, I would.
I just need a 22. There it is, 22. All right.
Damn.
Senzin just goes flying at the door, and the door cracks right at the side where it's sealed magically to the door frame. The door swings open after that to reveal a room. The door swings into the room on stiff adamantine hinges. To the north, east, and south walls of this room, they are adorned with dust-covered frescoes depicting dwarven smiths at work on their forges. An anvil sits atop a raised stone block in the middle of the floor. Both fixtures, the anvil and all of the frescoes, are covered in cobwebs, and I will reveal the room momentarily.
Aurora pulls out her dustbuster and sucks all the cobwebs in.
Is anything glowing?
Let me see. Is anything glowing? I will tell you. Let's see. Yes. The anvil is glowing, and something under the cobwebs on the east wall is glowing.
Floor is cool, guys, and I just like run in. East wall, east wall, east wall, east wall, east wall, east wall.
Fuck dwarves.
Oh,
Fuck
all right.
dwarves.
The fresco of one of the dwarven smiths holding a hammer. The hammer is glowing, and it looks like a real hammer.
Ooh, what's it glowing with?
A golden light. This is not magic that you are familiar with.
Is it holy?
Very much so.
Yeah,
Holy
gross.
dwarves. Gross.
Stupid holy mountain dwarves.
Hey, Seth, I think
Yeah.
there's something further on the map. There we
My
go.
God.
This is what Didi's like graffitiing the floor and stuff.
Get fucked, dwarves.
That's
Didi
awesome.
rules.
Didi does rule.
What's the anvil? What's the anvil?
The anvil is glowing with the same golden light. Does anybody speak Dwarven? Somebody does, right? One of you
Yes,
guys?
I
Ella
speak
does.
it, I
Or-
read it, I could recite. In fact, Ella just says "Donde está el baño" in Dwarven just to kind of show off a little.
¿Dónde es la policía?
Pirani, you walk over towards where Menredin is standing by the fresco there on the wall, and as you wipe away some of the cobwebs, you see written in Dwarven, "Let hearts be lifted and battles won. Let the hammer fall and the anvil ring."
I repeat
That's
that
so
to the group.
pretentious. It's
Hit that son, bitch.
I feel like Didi's she hears that and she goes, "Bleh."
Does anybody have a hammer or something?
Well,
in my purse.
Menredin just picked up a hammer.
I
Is it
didn't get up.
magical?
I don't want no stinking holy.
Oh, does
Wax
someone else
blubber
want to
things?
touch the gross?
Oh, I mean, like
Or
other
hammer.
than the one in there, I'm wondering if we like make the anvil clang, if the hammer will fall, and I bet Senzin will grab it. He's got.
I'm doing a check right now.
Jesus hands all up in there.
Like
22 wisdom saving throw. Senzin walks up, grabs the hammer with a smile on his face, looks at all of you and says, blessed be this day, and hits the hammer on the anvil as hard as he can. Everybody gets 20 extra hit points. You have 20. You all have 20 temporary hit points. They go first before anything else.
Whoa.
I'm not sure how that works. I think you just keep them and you keep the damage you're at, but the 20 hit points just go first.
So it's like Shield in Fortnite.
Okay, got it.
Money. Oh yeah,
Yep.
I'm an idiot. I know how temporary hit points work. Ignore me.
It's okay. After the hammer hits the anvil, it disintegrates in Senzin's hands.
Good.
You broke it.
I did, but we now have the blessings of the Dwarven Pantheon. I think that's a wonderful thing.
Can I jump again?
I feel dirty. I need to take a bath.
Dirt path.
I mean, you could certainly take a bath once we get back to
I open up my
Trollskull
bottle of water.
Yeah, never-ending bottle of water.
Yeah.
I feel like you should take your never-ending bottle of water and put it in a spray container and just mist yourself a lot.
All right, Dee Dee, did you do your throw?
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
All right. Senzin kind of huffs and takes the long way around again.
Poor son.
All right. What are Aurora and Piranha do? Are you going to be twins and jump again together?
Can we hold hands?
Yes, of course you can.
Yay!
Give me the or the athletics check or acrobatics, whichever you're better at.
$24.
13.
Uh-oh. 13 and 24. What does that mean?
You know what? We'll combine them together. You guys help each other, and Aurora, you help Piranha and kind of pull her back up onto the pathway. There you go.
Excellent. Thank you. Everything happens.
All right. Menderden, you're in front again. What you doing?
Thank you.
I open the door.
Okay.
Afterwards.
With my damp hands.
This is an adamantine door, and it just swings open. Inside the room are 4 rusted suits of plate mail armor without helmets, sized for a dwarf. They're in the corners. Each suit is just draped in cobwebs. There are dwarvish runes carved into the far wall.
What do they
Piranha. A secret never before told will part Dumathion's lips.
A secret never before told. How do you spell homie's name?
Dumathioin. Did we lose an Ella? Ella's... Oh, there she is back again.
I started typing and didn't realize I was doing dumb shit.
Dumathion.
A secret
Never before told will part Dumathion's lips. Give me religion checks, friends.
Sorry, real quick. How do you spell it? Dumathion?
Correct.
At 20.
Now 20 for me too.
Yeah.
Oh my
High
god.
five.
What are we rolling?
Religion.
Is there anything else?
How did I not know, like, you guys were all just experts in dwarvish lore? Like, it's...
It's because a hater always has to stay informed about their own.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes
I
sense.
have Dwarven from, like, even before I did my dumb shit, and now I speak everything somehow, apparently. Dwarven and, I think, Giant were, like, the ones that we chose back when we made Piranha. So
Becoming a bard made me great at everything, but, like, dwarves are the opposite of Tritons, so obviously there's a lot of resentment there.
You all realize somebody must have been talking about it at Trollskull, at the Trollops Trousseau or something, but Dumathion is the dwarvish god of secrets.
Of secrets.
Let me...
So he's a gossipy little bitch.
Exactly.
Can I tell a secret?
Do you have any?
Yeah. I got
But it doesn't have to be
secrets.
our secret.
Does it have to be a serious secret?
You don't know.
Sometimes I pick my nose and I wipe it on the walls in the tavern. Ellie's face.
All right. So Dee Dee's standing in front of the sort of in the middle of the room is one of those figures, and then she goes up and she goes, "Ah!" She says what she says and disappears in a puff of smoke.
Oh
Goodbye.
no! That's what that gets you. Putting nose stickers everywhere.
Bullshit.
Nose hell.
Okay.
Wow.
I have an idea that might be pointless or irrelevant or bad, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. I could cast Hunter's Mark on someone. It's 1d6 damage. I don't know if I can not do that damage, but what we can do is the next person who follows Dee Dee, because we're gonna follow Dee Dee, obviously. I can cast it on you. You whisper your secret. You poof, hopefully, to where Dee Dee is, and then I, with Hunter's Mark, will get some sense of where we are relative to where we're at right now, unless it's a different dimension, probably, which it probably fucking is. Never mind.
Senzin volunteers to be the next to go through.
Should I just cast Hunter's Mark on something? Just
If you want.
play. No, it's fine.
Are you casting Hunter's Mark on Senzin?
No, because it's gonna do damage. I think. I don't know if I can not do damage, and I don't want to.
Senzin says, I volunteer. If it will help us all, I volunteer.
Get on your knees then. And cast it.
Senzin winks at you and gets on his knees.
No, if Senzin's not. Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
cast it.
We can't do that for
to see if
Jax.
this does anything.
All
Just see
right.
if we go
I'm going to
over
put
this.
Dee off to the side right here. All right. Does anybody speak Draconic?
I kind of speak everything, I think. I think I can. It's.
All right. Well, Senzin whispers something in Draconic, and unfortunately, Piranha and Aurora are a little too far away to hear and disappears.
That's fine.
Say
Piranha's,
Say that one more time.
Piranha's
Seth.
imagination is going to fill it in late night, but multiple
So-
different. It's fine.
Seth, I didn't hear you. Say that last part again. What you just did.
Senzin whispers something in Draconic and
In
disappears in a
Draconic.
poof. Yeah.
That's what I. Okay.
And I'm going to tell Jax about this and let Jax decide what Senzin whispered. I have some suggestions for them. All right. Next. Oh, tell me, read Hunter's Mark to me. I can pull it up too.
All right. You choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry until the spell ends. Okay. I have advantage on wisdom, perception, survival checks to find it if the target drops to 0 hit points. Okay, so I mystically mark it. This isn't a tracking spell at all. This is just
Well, you know where it is,
the
right?
tits.
I thought you knew where. What does it say?
I thought so. It doesn't say anything about knowing where it is, though. I thought this whole for as long as I've had this spell, I thought it let me know where they were, and
Yeah, me too,
Did they
actually.
not. Did they?
I should probably
change
read it myself.
It's
What?
you have advantage on any
Oh.
wisdom or any perception
to
or survival
find it.
checks you make to find it.
Got it. Okay, thank you. I am. Reading comprehension is not top notch right now. Okay. Can I try to find it?
I'm gonna say they're not far away. You're not. It's somewhere below you, and not very far away at all. Not on a different dimension, not on a different plane.
Okay. So if I roll, can I roll perception to see if I'm if I sense the direction?
I'm telling you, it's down somewhere below you.
Oh, it's down. It's downstairs. Okay.
All right. Who's going next?
I'll go next. Oh, or Mendridin? Oh, who's first?
Yeah. Mendridin has just seen two of her friends disappear, and she is not strategizing at all, but she's just standing in the middle of the room, and she's semi-fired together that it involves unpopular opinions, maybe not necessarily secrets. And so she just loudly declares, I think it's perfectly okay to pee in the bathtub.
That was actually too.
All right.
Love these secrets.
Yeah.
Which is basically an admission to peeing in the bathtub.
No.
It's tacit. It's tacit admission.
Very much like if I ever had children, they would know that they could get out of trouble if they could make Dad laugh. You got out of trouble by making the Dwarven God laugh at you. So, you poof. You poof. I have a Piranha and an Aurora next.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go next. So I touch it, and then I was like, I say, Aurora says, when I perform live, I'm lip syncing, and I have a secret singer backstage actually doing the playback. I don't know how to sing.
Whoa.
Is that true? Is that a real thing? Is that true for Aurora's backstory?
Oh yeah.
All right. So the only person that heard that was Piranha.
That's by design.
This is the biggest reveal of this game.
I have so many questions.
So do I.
And to
I don't know
honor
how
your
it works.
secrecy,
Really.
I will answer. I will ask none of them.
All right. If that is a true
So
statement,
respectful. Yes,
Aurora
it's true.
disappears in a poof.
I'll
no one-
tell the story later as to why that's true.
No one will believe you.
I know.
I know.
With no
it's
one
so
left
good.
to hear Piranha's revelation, what does Piranha reveal?
I actually do kind of give a shit about the guy who says he's my dad. I am fascinated. I wish I wasn't. I do have a lot of resentment, but my curiosity and my childhood longing for belonging in a familial sense does outweigh it to some degree, and I will never tell anyone this in person. Dwarf buddy. And I'm saying this in Dwarvish, whatever. Dwarf
Uh,
buddy, between you and me, all right? I guess that guy might be all right.
you sort of in the back of your brain, in Dwarven, get a response, and the response is, pursue this. And you disappear in a poof of light. All right, all of you, I'm going to have to reveal another part of the map here, and all of you are over here. Let me find it, because we may be ending tonight here. I don't want to get sucked into a big thing. All right, there we go. I know what I have to reveal. Let me go back over to How About Rodeo and try to find it. Nope. Okay. All right.
I just pulled a Kelly and tried to zoom in on the Twitch stream.
I did it crazy. Like it looks real. It's
I
not.
know. All right, you guys are all down here. You're only about 20 or 30 feet below where you were. In this room, there is actually, you're all crowded around down here. There's actually a staircase that leads back up to a trapdoor you didn't see.
Poof.
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 There is no perception check required. You hear chanting coming from around the corner both ways.
Religious people, run!
It is, yeah, right? It is not, it does not sound pleasant. And both to the north and the south are the bodies of dead cultists lying on the floor.
Aurora is a great name though. Aurora picks up the bottom of her outfit. She doesn't have a dress on. I can't remember what she's wearing. It's been a long time since we
I
talked
think
about
like leather
it.
armor.
Yeah, so, but she, even if she has leather armor on, she like picks up that, you know, how women with the skirts pick them up when there's dirt on the ground. Anyway, I can't talk. Forcing.
The muscle
So,
memory of having to lift.
Yeah, so you like lift your skirt so you don't touch the dirty things. Yeah, I'm doing that and tiptoeing around the bodies.
Tell me where you're going. Who's going where? Go ahead. Let's go left to right again. Dee Dee?
Dee Dee is not going to tiptoe around the body. She's just gonna kind of like pick one up by the scruff of the neck and be like, "Only good cultist is a dead cultist, am I right, guys?"
You are right.
Piranha.
Piranha wants to rifle through the pockets.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's
the
smart.
corpses.
Give me a perception check. And then we'll get to Menardin.
Ah, beans. That's 14.
There are no wounds whatsoever on this dead body.
Uh-oh.
And I roll a d10. You find 5 gold pieces in the pocket.
All right.
Menardin, what is Menardin doing?
Yeah. Ooh, so there's like, is there only 10 dead cultists or 20 dead cultists? You said north and south.
I'm gonna say the bodies are starting to get thicker as you go around the corners in both directions. You hear the bellow of an incredibly loud creature. I'm gonna give Senzin a perception check for that one.
Oh, we can hear chanting. Is the chanting in any particular language?
It is most assuredly in Infernal.
What are they saying?
Why is everything in Infernal and never in Primordial?
It is a summoning ritual.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
but that-
We gotta go, guys. We gotta go.
Fuck that! I'm going around the corner.
All right, let me reveal what you see, and we will probably end here for the night. I'm gonna maybe to there. Yeah, let's do it to there. Yeah, let's just reveal the whole room. All right, which corner are you going around?
I'm peeking around this one because I'm little.
Going
Okay.
on this one.
Yeah, I'm going around.
What kind of chanting was it?
It was Infernal. And I'm going to say Menardin sees it and Dee Dee sees it first. Over here in this alcove is a golden draconic shape with iron pinions through its wings and its arms and its legs, nailing it to the wall. It is a gold dragon that has been nailed to this wall with huge iron pinions, and Vittorio Castellanter is standing in front of him, engaged in a ritual. There are more dead cultists all around, and there's about 15 or 20 cultists up here scattered around in an arc around Vittorio, and that's what you see.
We know metallic dragons are good dragons, right?
Senzin, I'm gonna give Senzin. See if Senzin loses his shit. Let's do a wisdom saving throw. Oh, Senzin is. I'm gonna let Jax do this, but Jax is. Senzin is incredibly angry. So Senzin, there you are. All right. You have failed a wisdom saving throw. Are you going? Are you doing anything stealthily, or does Senzin just decide to run across the room and throw themselves at Vittorio? And then we will have our answer to how we end the evening.
Run and kill.
All right. So that is how we're going to end our game tonight, as Senzin loses his shit and goes flying across the floor towards Vittorio Castellanter, who is trying to summon a devil, and is torturing a golden dragon. There we are. Who would like to go first for
I would.
All right, Aurora. How's Aurora feeling about what happened tonight?
I feel unburdened because obviously this entire evening is about what secret I revealed. So, as a child, I tried to sing with my classmates, and nothing would come out when everyone else would be doing lofty notes, and I just couldn't manage it. I could just squeak, and I was made fun of as a child, and I still hold the wounds to this day. So,
You got good at magic.
but the only person who knows about that, there's only one person who knows.
Oh my
That's
god,
pretty
who?
cool. So my secret is safe, I hope, unless I piss her off. But so this whole time, what was that? I'm sorry. What?
Your secret is safe.
Oh, you're so awesome. Thank you. So this is supposed to be a secret,
Yes.
like, little conference. You can't hear me. Can
It's
you
very
hear me?
secret.
No, sorry, I'm kidding. So you may wonder how I pulled this off all these years. So I'm not going to tell you because it's a very big secret, and I didn't reveal all my secrets.
And you'll figure it out for next time.
And I'll figure it out for next time because I have no idea how that's possible. But it is.
How does Aurora feel about seeing a good aligned golden dragon functionally
that's
crucified?
fucking weird. That's fucking awful, and I'm so fucking pissing my pants right now. I have no idea what we're going to do. And that's the end. Go ahead.
All right. Menredin! How's Menredin feeling about what happened tonight?
I mean, we were all having a really great time. It was just good vibes all night, and then it got weird at the end with the whole like dragon thing. So I guess now it's serious, I guess. But you know, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. We'll just blow things up. It'll be fine.
And pee in the bathtub.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Water is water.
All right. Dee Dee. How's Dee Dee feeling about what happened tonight?
Dee Dee's feeling pretty good about this whole situation. I feel like everything's coming up Dee Dee. She's a little bummed. She's got to find another place for her boogers to wipe. But you know, Waterdeep's a big place. And no surface is safe. So, keep that in mind, guys. The dragon thing's kind of a bummer, but, you know, all else fails, I got a lot of dynamite, and I'm not afraid to take everyone down with me. So,
And 20 extra hit
hope everyone else
points.
is comfortable with that.
Dynamite and 20 extra hit points. That's a great combo.
Let's go. The power of God and anime on my side.
All right. Piranha. How's Piranha feeling?
Piranha was feeling just pretty good about the fight, and everyone seems like they're doing okay. Piranha is feeling pretty, like, imagine seeing like a Pomeranian nailed up on a wall because she's a ranger, and like that's already really fucked, but also she has a crush on a dragon person, so that adds complications. And also she hates these fuckers, but also just the core, like, you took a pure fucking creature and you tortured it and continue to besmirch it after you did this to it, all for your what the fuck. And she hates these assholes. And on a lower level that she doesn't want to really acknowledge, she's still pretty pissed that there was this whole orgy that, like, they, you know, carrot and sticked. And no, I don't know if anyone else has seen an orgy, but I certainly have not. So that's pretty fucking rude as well. Lot of very bad feelings, and just fuck this shit. Sassy's barking in the background. She agrees. She's Pomeranian. Probably hits close to home for her.
Aww. All right. On that note, we will end tonight with the realization that all of you have that, holy fuck, what kind of devil could one summon with the blood of a gold dragon?
We got a good one.
A real shit fuck, I bet.
So, thank you all for playing. It was a lot of fun. I'm sorry we had the tech issue in the middle, and I'm gonna have to go fix that in the VOD. But we'll make it work. And stay tuned for next week because Senzin has basically decided that you're all fighting Castellanter, the cultists, and whatever demon's about to come through the floor, or devil is about to come through the floor. So fun times, friends. And Senzin, if you were here for the whole thing, you have a week to decide what it was that Senzin whispered in Draconic. What secret did Senzin tell? So,
I love you, Senzin. You'll see you're here.
We'll see you next week, hopefully. Anybody else want to add anything besides balls?
Oh, sorry.
Balls.
No,
Balls.
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 Balls. Good night, friends.